And so we are on to the last map of ProvenSupreme in the yellow, once again, fetching RTS colour, versus iBaWs here as the Renegades in the red. And this Alien Atoll has seemed to have been the last map of a lot of our series. I think it's sort of small and sort of unresourced enough that most people don't want to play it as an early map. But once everyone's got the big maps that everyone agrees are good out, you know, the Penguin Paradise, even though it's quite small, but the Penguin Paradise that everyone loves, the Circular Logic, the Galactic Grotto, these sort of maps, this is often one of the next ones to come out. As I think most people are agreed in not liking Rivendell as much, and as Rivendell is newer into the quick match, less people have played it as much in 1v1s. So interestingly, ProvenSupreme has been entirely invaders during this match, and iBaWs has been entirely armies. Oh, no, he played one game of Hordes, didn't he? He played the Lightbringer game against Proven's Marines in the first half. And this is what I was talking about when Proven last played Marines. This is what I'm used to seeing out of ProvenSupreme. This is what he suggested I do. Whenever I'm having trouble in any matchup, he just suggests that I start doing this build. And I have started to play it a lot more than I used to. But essentially, you cut out the sort of really early units, and you end up getting almost as many units as a more factory first build. And now that ogres have been nerfed, this actually becomes a lot better than it used to be. He's also teching very quickly. That's interesting. I don't know why he's doing that. I assume he's expecting... Maybe he's expecting a tank rush? I don't know. But it'll be interesting to see if a Manticore is the next thing to come out of there. Because if so, these rocket infantry are going to start becoming much more of a problem than they should be. But now that ogres have been nerfed, doing a build like this, where he would normally have built a barracks there instead of this tech, becomes a lot better, because ogres are no longer better than multiple Marines. I think we worked out that this building will have, this base by 3 minutes will have 3 more Marines than if you build the factory earlier, if you build the barracks there, and will have 1 less ogre, 1 and a bit less ogres, which ends up being about equal, probably slightly Marine favoured, although pre-patch before the ogre nerf, it would have been very successful. Now, this is also an interesting choice. He still hasn't got a barracks, and he's gone for this. Is he going to rush Wyverns? Is that why he got this tech? Because like I said, Wyverns can be good when you get a big mass of them, but if all you have is a big mass of Wyverns, like, rocket troopers are just going to rip through them. Is there going to be a gremlin? Are we going to get to see? It is a Wyvern. He was rushing Wyverns. Okay. I'm going to have to ask the man himself about that one, because I'm not sure about that. And what has happened here, by the looks of it, is that ProvenSupreme has gone for this sort of tech-heavy, sort of get into the late-game focused build, and has just got killed by a sort of rush of again, rocket infantry and cars. I think this is a very good build from iBaWs, though. This can... People always think of Marines being incredibly strong early because their early units themselves are so strong. But if you have a good counter like this, these cars will absolutely shred through Marines. Ridiculously shred through Marines. Like, even if he had built the factory there, these cars annihilate Marines. With this build, it would have been better to hold this off, or with Proven's normal build, it would have been better to hold this off. But with the build I normally go, this sort of thing is devastating. It's one of the main reasons I'm stopping going that build and starting to go a more ProvenSupreme standard type of build. So they would shred through the Marines, and these guys, if you avoid them getting crushed, can take out the ogres quite well. I just don't know where this this Wyvern-based build was going, honestly. ProvenSupreme just getting a bit greedy and getting crushed. Well, This was unfortunately a sort of disappointing series. I would have liked to see some more from ProvenSupreme because he is a very good player at this game. And very well done to iBaWs. 2 interesting series from him. I think he's played entirely well in both series. I think it seems like he played better in this series, but that very much could be because, you know, you've seen him get a couple of these sort of rushy early victories in, which are going to look very easy. This is a very hard map for Marines. That has to be kept in context. But I'm going to have a quick break, and then I'm going to start casting the other series and see who is going to go up against iBaWs, who is going to come out of Zerton versus Just Plain Savage.